In today's episode we are going to replace all around the brakes on this E61. Yeah, we are going to start with the front brakes because I received the parts for the front, and I hope I will receive today the parts for the back. If not, we are going to continue tomorrow the video. So yeah, let me show you what we have and let's start the video. In here we have the parts for the front of the car. Yeah, we have the brake pads, we have a new sensor, we have some grease, okay, and here we have the brake disc. That's one, and in the other box the other one. In order to remove the caliper and the disc, yeah, itself, we have to undo some bolts. Yeah, we have to undo this hex bit. This is a 6 hex bit. I'm gonna show you here. Yeah, 6. Okay, and with the tool we have to undo this. After that, with hex number 7, yeah, we have to undo 2 bolts. Just a second to put the light on. One in here, and another one here. I hope you can see something. Just a second. So here, yeah, and after that we can remove the caliper, the pads, and at the end the disc itself. Yeah, and everything is out. Anyway, this one is done. As you can see, lip is on both sides. Yeah, and it's a big one and it's wavy. Let's bring the new one. Let's hope it's the right size and replace this. And this side is done. Yeah, I had a little bit of struggle in order to put these bolts. Yeah, one here on top and the other one underneath, because it was hard to align everything. Yeah, with new rotors and new pads. Yeah, if your car has the caps, don't forget to put the caps, because it will be very hard to remove these bolts if the dust and dirt will go in there. The sensor is new, you can clearly see we have a new sensor, yeah, for the pads, and you will have only on one side in the front and one side in the back, not on both sides sensor, yeah, because when you replace the pads you should replace on both sides. That's why you will have one sensor. Only the M cars will have both sensors on each wheel. So I'm going to put the wheel and I'm going to start in the rear, but we are going to do that tomorrow because I didn't receive the parts. And on this side I wanted to remove the bolts in order to remove the pads and the disc. And check this out, I broke the extension in the bit, and this is the only bit 7, yeah, that I need to remove the caliper. So now I'm going to try to buy this hour a bit. If not, I'm going to continue tomorrow. And in here we received the discs and the brake pads for the rear of the car, yeah. Now we can do that. And we have the broken parts when I've tried to replace the caliper in the front, yeah. And because of that I've ordered a new set of tools, yeah, bigger tools and stronger, because I don't want to have any problems here in the rear. So no more talking, let's begin. Just a small problem, I can't remove the wheel. I've already cracked this 17mm socket, yeah, as you can see this crack goes along the key, with the impact gun set to 400 Newton meters. With the impact socket I cannot undo the bolts, yeah, and even with the breaker bar I cannot undo. As you can see in there, the tool hits the bolt, but nothing is happening. And this one started to round the corners, yeah, this one as well, yeah, are completely stuck. I'm not sure why, and I have no idea why somebody will tight so hard than the bolts onto the wheels. And I really have problems because I cannot undo these bolts on either side. So I'm gonna update you. I used these impact tools, the air one, the electrical one, pry bar, yeah, even spanner, and I've done it, yeah. All are out, and this one is stuck with the bolt, so I will have to replace this one. It's completely stuck in here, I cannot take the tool out. Anyway, let's lift up the car and replace the brakes now. Just for you to see, check this out, it was almost undoable, yeah, and I mean almost every bolt was like that, completely stuck. Oh man. And now another problem, the wheel is stuck onto the hub and I cannot remove the wheel. Oh man, it's out now. You can clearly see the rust in here, yeah, it was a lot. Anyway, I'm going to oil everything first. We have to undo this screw that holds the disc itself, yeah, this is a bit 6, and after that we have to remove this, and underneath another one, bit 7. We can remove the calipers, and the discs are pretty bad. I'm not sure if you can see how big the lip is. It's like real big, and the pads are almost none. We don't have anything on the pads left. Okay, so I'm not sure if I can remove the disc without removing the bracket for the caliper, and if I cannot do that, we have to remove another two 18mm bolts, yeah, one in here and another one underneath, So let's see how this goes. Whew, what a struggle. Check this out, complete rust in here. These two were completely rusted as well in here, that holds the bracket for the caliper. Yeah, whew, what a struggle. This unbelievable, I don't have any words. Unbelievable hard to take out. The pads are almost none. Yeah, but sadly I didn't receive the shoes for the handbrake, so I'm going to leave this alone in here because there is enough material, but I'm not sure. Maybe I can adjust a little bit the handbrake and everything will be fine. So I'm going to prepare everything in here and install the new parts. Everything is clean, it's greased. Yeah, we have the grease in there. I washed the brake rotor, yeah, with the brake cleaner. Now we just have to put everything back together. And the brakes job is done all around. Yeah, let me try to show you. Yep, the rotor is new, the pads, the grease, everything is greased. Yeah, in the front as well. Yep, this side, and let me show you on the other side. Brand spanking new. And in here as well, the grease, you can see the grease. Yeah. And now let me show you how to calibrate the brakes, because the first pedal you won't have brake. Even if you don't want to open the circuit, you won't have brakes because the caliper, the piston, is in another position. The brake pads and the rotors should be bedded together, I think, calibrated. Yeah, you have to do a heat cycle till smoke comes out of the brake pads and the discs, the rotors are hot enough. Yeah, let me show you how to do that. And now after the brake job, I think I forgot to put a sensor because I have the brake pad lights on. Anyway, let's do this calibration and after that I can check that. So while you're driving, you press the brakes till almost the car almost stops. Yeah, accelerate, brake again till almost stop, about 10 times. And after you've done that 10 times, you have to brake 3 times till the car stops. Yeah, and after that you are continuing driving to cool the brakes down, and pretty much that's about it. Yeah, and now I'm going to check what's wrong with this sensor and which one is not plugged or something like that. Of course the brake sensor was bad. I replaced this. I had one in my garage, and now let's see. I'm pretty sure that now it's going to work. Just a second to put the light on. So, ignition on. Now a bulb is out. Let's start the car. Let's put the handbrake. Haha, see that? And I'm pretty sure that I know what bulb is out. Let me see if I can fix that now. Oh, now it's working. And the error is gone. Yeah, there is gone. Okay, so pretty much that's about it.